This is TV Platinum. Here are the top 5 stories making the headline.
On number 1, the commander of the Joint Task Force South-South Operation Delta Safe, Rear Admiral John Okeke, has assured the public that criminals will not exploit the 2024 Yuletide season to perpetrate illegal activities in the Niger Delta region. Speaking on Wednesday during the end-of-the-year conference in Yenagoa, Bayelsa State, Okeke highlighted the JTF's strategic deployment across the joint operation area to ensure safety and prevent acts of sabotage. He emphasized that the movement of illicit products remains a major challenge for Operation Delta Safe operations. In response, the task force has begun reactivating roadblocks and checkpoints along identified routes frequently used by criminals for smuggling and transporting illegal goods. On number 2, the House of Representatives has directed its committees on Customs and Excise and Defense to investigate the Nigeria Customs Service (NCS) over allegations of smuggling, complicity and brutality. This decision followed a motion by Honorable Cecile Vacant, who cited investigative reports revealing the smuggling of over 2,000 cars and 6.5 million kilograms of rice through Badagry under the alleged supervision of customs officers. Honorable Vacant lamented that smuggling undermines local industries, reduces government revenue, and fosters unfair trade practices. He also criticized the actions of certain customs officers, which he said violate public trust and their operational mandate. The committees have been given 6 weeks to assess the role of military personnel in customs patrols and propose measures to improve accountability and efficiency. On number 3, the Senate has officially declared the Edo Central Senatorial District seat vacant following the inauguration of its occupant Monday, Okpebholo, as the governor of Edo State. Senate President Godswill Akpabio made the announcement during Wednesday's plenary after reading a letter from Minority Leader Abba Moro. Moro's request was based on Section 68, Paragraph D of the Nigerian Constitution, which stipulates that a legislative seat becomes vacant when its occupant assumes an executive position. Okpebholo was elected governor in September and sworn in earlier in November, leaving Edo Central unrepresented in the Senate. On number 4, a coalition of civil society organizations, labor unions, and international bodies has cautioned against increasing value-added tax (VAT) rates during a period of high inflation. They argue that such a move could exacerbate inflationary pressures and erode the purchasing power of Nigerians. This recommendation was part of a communique issued at the conclusion of the National Tax Conference themed Economic Stabilization for Equity, Ensuring Fairness in Fiscal Reforms. The coalition also called on the government to provide platforms for wider citizen engagement in the fiscal reform process, ensuring public concerns are integrated into final policies. And lastly, President Bola Tinubu has reiterated his commitment to prioritizing the welfare and interest of the citizens of Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger, even as the Economic Community of West African States (ECOWAS) seeks to reintegrate these nations into the regional body. During a meeting with German President Frank-Walter Steinmeier at the presidential villa in Abuja, Tinubu emphasized the importance of wisdom and diplomacy in addressing the political transitions in these countries. As ECOWAS chairman, Tinubu expressed concern over the reluctance of Mali, Burkina Faso, and Niger to present clear transition plans with defined timelines. He reaffirmed the commitment of ECOWAS leaders to engage these nations constructively while upholding regional stability.
Those are the top stories. Do subscribe and follow us across all our platforms to get more of this update.